Hello and welcome to modifying an existing vendor customer record in AZ360. We will be demonstrating this process in one of our test environments, and the screen has been zoomed in for optimal viewing. In our training scenario, the state of Arizona wants to purchase 1,000 new laptop computers from the computer manufacturer Dell. Dell was added to the vendor customer or vCust table in an earlier demonstration video, and the record needs to be updated to add a new address type. Before creating a delivery order, a new payment address needs to be added to the vendor's record. We will use the vCust table to locate the record and to create a vendor customer modification or VCMD1 transaction to make the necessary updates to the account. Note that we are already logged into the AZ360 application and the vendor management business role has been selected in the top right of the screen. To get started, we will navigate to the global search menu, ensure that page code has been checked off, and in the search here menu, we will type in vCust, V-C-U-S-T, and then select vendor customer from the drop-down that generates. In the legal name field, we will be utilizing a wildcard asterisk feature to expand our search to ensure we are searching all possible names for the company. So go ahead and enter wildcard asterisk, D-E-L-L wildcard asterisk. Click the Show More caret to reveal the taxpayer ID number, and we will be entering wildcard asterisk 2222. Keep in mind that the vCust table does search by the last four of the taxpayer ID number, and this number is a bogus number for training purposes. Go ahead and click Search. The resulting record will generate in the grid at the bottom of the screen. If you scroll down, you'll see the record. Notice that the vendor and customer active statuses are both active. Go ahead and click the row 3 dot menu, Related Actions, and then Modify Existing Record. On the Create Transaction screen, in the Transaction Code column, ensure that VCMD1 is selected for the vendor customer modification transaction. In the Transaction Department field, enter your department 3-digit code, in our case ADA, and check off auto numbering. Keep in mind that Transaction Department and the ID fields are required even though they're not marked as such, and continuing through this process without filling those out will result in an error on the screen. Go ahead and click Continue, and a new VCMD1 transaction will generate. It will open to the Header tab. Okay, the new VCMD1 has generated. Notice it is in draft. Version number is 1. Function is new and status is held. Okay, on the Header tab, General Information section, we will be entering a transaction description. In our case, we will enter new address. And go ahead and navigate to the Address tab. In the tab level actions section, we'll click the plus sign to add a new address line. Line action will be new. And then we will fill in the new address information. So in the Street 1 field, we will enter 1 Dell Way. In the city, we will enter Round Rock. The state in this case will be Texas, TX. Zip code will be 78682. And country will be USA. Go ahead and click the Expand caret on the blue line. Okay, in the Add New Address section, in the new address type, we will enter payment as it's a payment address. In the Generate Address ID field, we will update the field to yes. We will then fill out the Contact Information section. Okay, the Generate Contact ID, we will update to yes, and then Principal Contact, we will update to the contact for this address. So in this case, it will be Melissa Lane. We will then fill out Melissa's email address, and then insert her contact number as well. So it'll be 800-289-3355. She does have an extension for our example, so we'll use 23 in the contact phone extension. Keep in mind that the principal contact email and contact phone number fields are required when adding a new address. Okay, go ahead and click Validate to check for errors. You'll notice that we did have some errors returned, but they are soft errors. Any errors with a yellow triangle or the blue square are non-blocking or soft errors. If you had a red stop sign as in the previous training video, you would have to correct that error before moving forward. Okay, go ahead and submit the transaction to your next line supervisor. Note that the transaction has updated to a pending status from draft, and we have completed the process of modifying an existing vendor customer record in AZ360. Go ahead and click the home icon to return to the home page.